But the audio is working. Good to know. That's nice. Okay. Anita, I know that I'm younger than most. This thing. Okay. Let's up and going. I don't know. Should I go after Lamont Banks? I don't actually know if he's good or not, but need to try to get a DB. I'd like to find someone that's a little bit taller, personally. Go to corner height. Is there anyone that's 6'3" to 6'6"? Because I like tall corners. I don't know. There are. Wow. That's actually a good amount, too. That's crazy. That's crazy. There's a 6'3" 4-star I missed out on. That stinks. What am I going to get him? How tall is this? This 1-star recruit, 6'3". We're recruiting him, boys. He's gonna take nothing to recruit, but I want a 6'3" cornerback right now. After the last after Miami where I got mossed 3 times, I really want to have a tall defensive player or tall defensive player on my team. Okay. But looking at the season wise, we're currently 5-1, about halfway through the season. Not terrible start to the season. Currently sitting fourth in the ACC at a 2-1 record. 5-1 on this overall season isn't bad though. We did just beat undefeated Pitt last week. We go into Stanford this week. This week's gonna be hopefully not too big of a game. Then halfway through the season, let's look at the Heisman watch. Tommy Castellanos is up there, but so is Jeremiah Smith and Julian Sayin. So I don't think Tommy will win it. Maybe if I play good enough, Tommy can win it, but I doubt that I win Heisman this year. It'd be good. I'd love to get him. I'd love to get a Heisman Trophy under my belt though, because that would be a big game. Going in, we're favored against Stanford by a mile. Overall for the season though, let's look at the season stats too. We're sitting with those. Tommy Castellanos has played all the games pretty much. He started, not gotten injured or anything. The only time that he wasn't in was when Bart Glenn came in for a couple downs. But 64% on the year, 1,709 yards on the year, almost 2,000 yards on the first. Probably gonna hit 2,000 after this first game today. Passing touchdowns are 17 on the year, 6 interceptions, so a little bit bad, a little bit worse. 2.8 touchdowns to interception ratio, not bad. Yards per game is about 284, so could be better, could be worse. Tommy Castellanos is our leading rusher because Riddle Williams has only played two games for us. Gavin Sawchuk's played all 6, but he hasn't done too much either, so like it's not a big deal. Kaze Holmes though, he had a 99-yard run. He averaging 13 yards per carry right now because he had a 99-yard run in the game against Pitt last week. But then besides that, Cam Davis having a good season, 3 touchdowns on the year for him, 3 on the ground as well for Roy Dell. But big highlight is Tommy Castellanos having a great season. Squirrel White now leading our team with 20 receptions for 510 yards. Pretty good season for him. 10 touchdowns on the season as well. 0 for Deuce Robinson right now, which is not looking too hot for him. Randy Pittman getting a lot more usage last week, putting him at 288 yards on the year. Defensively, interceptions mostly been the linebackers. No cornerback picks yet. Still looking for the first one for Jeremiah Wilson, KJ Kirkland, or any of the defense really besides the linebackers. The linebackers, Elijah Herring, Omar Graham, and Stephon Thompson all have interceptions. And sacks this year, though, Darrell Jackson Jr. and Deontay McCray going pretty crazy with the sacks. That's all for the stats right now. The only difference between last stream and this stream is that I'm now on 8-minute quarters instead of 9-minute quarters. Because I want to see if it changes. If it changes the stats too drastically, I'll go back to 9-minute quarters. But just get through games a little bit faster would be nice. But first, second away game of the season is going to be against Stanford here, and no need to dilly-dally. Let's kick off. The Stanford Cardinal. What a team. They are currently sitting at 2-4, so this game shouldn't be too much of a headache, especially since we demolished Pitt last week. Coming in angry against Pitt last game was definitely because of Miami, and the week before was a loss, bad loss too, so it's looking pretty bad. But looking at it this way, we're still in contention for the ACC championship if we win out. I don't know if we'll win out just because it's kind of complicated. Just because it's like a little bit hard. But I'm hoping that we can win. I'm hoping we can keep the momentum going to a playoff win, which playoffs will offseason the ACC championship and Florida game will all be a part of one stream together, not separate streams.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays.
Good start there from Tommy Castellanos, able to find Randy Pittman for a completed pass. The O-line looking pretty solid here, though. Gonna have a whole new one next season with a lot of them being juniors or seniors. Tommy Castellanos takes off fast, but he will get sacked 10 yards back. Taverell Austin gets to him for a TFL. Oh, Tommy Castellanos is going to find a big hole in the defense here. He's going to take off. He's going to juke a man, and he'll get upfield for a big run. 33 yards on the game already. That was a 43-yard run for him because the sack was 10 yards. Randy Pittman with an absolute dot catch, too. Florida State grinding the game right now. Handoff to Roydell Williams here. He's going to get to the outside, but he will get swallowed up as soon as he gets out of the box. As soon as he gets outside, he will be swallowed up. Looking at this season so far, Tommy Castellanos not having a bad year at all. He's third in the Heisman race and having a pretty solid season. Would love to limit the interception total a little bit more, but Blackwell's going to get a big play here. Try to get upfield, first and goal for Florida State now. But going back to Tommy Castellanos having a great season for him this year.
He's picking this defense apart. They've also run the ball well too, and here they are down close to the goal line. This defense has no idea what's coming next.
Going to be a handoff here to Roydell Williams. Roydell's going to try to get upfield, not going to get too far up the field, but he will be in a solid little spot there. Deuce Robinson catches his first touchdown of the season. First touchdown of the season for Deuce Robinson. Only took him 7 weeks. Right guard injured. We're going to keep him in. Way to go. Pick up, and that's good. Good play. And just like that, Florida State off to a good start. About halfway through the quarter, too. I'm thinking the 8-minute quarters are going to be better than the 9. Jeremiah Wilson looking for his first interception of the season still. Has not gotten one yet. We'll see where this goes, but hopefully we could see a interception for the defense here at some point. Florida State's been really dominant against this run game all year. Averaging a lot of yards per game, too. Not a terrible season at all for this Florida State team. Very high-powered offense out there. Last week against Pittsburgh did not do much on in the run game. Eli Holstein had to take over with that pass game, and hopefully it'll be more lockdown today like it was last week. But that's going to be a completed pass for a first down for the Stanford Cardinal. Stanford looking to make a name for themselves in the new ACC. Big hit. Holding. Defense. Defensive holding is crazy. That's dumb. A defensive holding penalty is crazy. I've never gotten one in the game. Yep. Get out there. 2nd and 6 for the Stanford Cardinal here. Florida State bringing in some pressure today, though. Not getting to the quarterback at all, but bringing a lot of that pressure that we've seen from them all season. But Darrell Jackson Jr. will get to him for a sack. 6.5 on the year for him, and that will make it his 7th sack of the season. Not a bad game at all for him. Not a bad start at all for him. Stephen Thompson looking to try to get something out of this.
He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were
Gonna bring up 4th down, which is gonna force them to punt the football. Blackwell will catch the football and he'll take it past the 40 past the 30 to the 40, almost to the 40-yard line. Tommy Castellanos has been electric all season. Hopefully he can keep that up here today. This is going to be a handoff to Roydell. He will not get upfield. He'll be stuffed again. Tommy Castellanos looking pretty solid out here. Gonna hike the football right before the end of the third, and it will be another sack for the Stanford defense. The center just misses his assignment and lets the D tackle run straight to Tommy Castellanos to end the first. Florida State so far, though, 46 passing yards, 23 rushing yards, 6.9 yards per average per play. Time of possession, though, 4:15, so pretty solid game. See what Florida State has drawn up here for their second drive of the game. Tommy Castellanos just gonna have to chuck that ball away because there was no man in sight for him. And FSU's gonna punt, something they have not done a lot this season. Being realistic, they have not punted much this year. Besides the game against Miami, they have not had to punt much, and that's going to be a punt for Florida State to bring back the Stanford offense to the field. Stephon Thompson will get a big hit on the running back there as soon as he tries to get upfield. Omar Graham has also been a highlight of this defense. The interior D linemen and some of the linebackers have been the highlights of this defense. The DBs have been solid, but not the best in the game. Omar Graham has been playing a pretty electric football, though. He's been able to get upfield and stuff in every game. He's been able to get generate pressure, generate pass breakups and stuff in every game this season. But looking at it this way, man, Florida State got to play more consistent football. Sitting at 21 right now. Looking at Clemson in pretty sure like a week and a half at this point. We're looking at Clemson coming up here probably 30 minutes here. If you're watching the stream, it'll be 30 minutes about until the Clemson game, which will be a big game for not only Florida State's season but also Clemson's. Clemson's a team vying for a national championship opportunity with Cade Klubnik at the helm. So we'll have a 2-week break, but we'll have a week between now and our next game against Wake, and then after Wake will be Clemson. Wardell Williams going to get up the field too, and that's a pretty good game, man. Wardell Williams gaining 7 yards on that play, bringing up second and 3. And he will get to Tommy Castellanos, not fooled by the option play. Tommy Castellanos will go down hard. Tommy Castellanos, agile quarterback, not played a little bit more reckless than I would think with the season. And he will look for a tight end, but he will not find him. Tommy Castellanos will overthrow his tight end, and they will punt the ball away to Stanford. And it'll go out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the new drive. And he was going to get sacked. Both interior D linemen, the guys have been highlighting at the start of the stream, get in there for another tackle for a loss, another sack for the Florida State defense. Doing it all season, and they will do it yet again. A big hit right there from Jenkins. Jenkins absolutely lays a guy out there. And Stanford is looking for some success on offense. They've been able to stifle this Florida State offense, but they have not moved the ball well themselves. See what they have drawn up here on 3rd and long. They're going to throw the ball a little short, and they're going to get stopped short of the yard to gain. That's going to be a punt again for the Stanford defense. Blackwell gonna not get anywhere with that. It's gonna be another just start the drive at the 31-yard line. Oh my gosh, dude! Oh my gosh, Tommy Castellanos pressured and does not get a pass there. My goodness, this Stanford defense is stifling today. And that's going to be the 2-minute warning. Stanford defense stifles Florida State to no yards. to no gain there on second or first or second down. And Tommy Castellanos going to get pressured right away again. This Stanford defense is pressuring Tommy Castellanos and getting to him fast. And they'll have to punt here again. Not a good start here for Florida State's offense. But their defense has been playing good enough that it has not mattered that they have not moved the ball well on offense. Wow, what a broken tackle for a first down right there. Stanford running a little bit of hurry up here with little time left in the first, and they're going to complete a pass. And he's gone. He's going to score. Stanford, just like that, ties the game up against Florida State. Derek Reed, first catch of the game, goes for 6. You gotta have hope in your DBs to be able to stop one-on-one man coverage, but they did not do it, and that's going to be a big detriment to the Florida State defense. Having struggled with man coverage all season, Norvell might stop calling as much man and try to rely more on the zone coverage for the defense. Roydell Williams going to get the ball here and try to get upfield because they got 1:22 left. Stanford gets ball at half too. We'll see what they have drawn up here, but they're going to try to move this ball fast and they do have all 3 timeouts though, so remember that. Tommy Castellanos going to escape the pocket, get upfield. He's going to run, and he'll go out of bounds at the 43-yard line in Stanford territory though. Good start to the game for Tommy Castellanos. Looking at a pretty solid drive so far. Roydell going to roll out of the pot, or going to be a play action pass. Tommy Castellanos going to get a block downfield. Blackwell just not quite there. Stanford will call a timeout now. Tommy Castellanos looking dangerous on the ground as always. 6 rushes for 80 yards. Looking at like how Tommy Castellanos has all season, running the football more than passing. And he's going to find Squirrel White for another touchdown. Squirrel White, MVP of the offense mostly in the pass game. So most receptions and touchdowns on the team. Squirrel White though looking to cement a legacy in his last year with Tommy Castellanos, cementing a legacy in Florida State with 10 receptions so far. We'll see how this drive go, how this defense can continue. Hopefully this defense can continue to play and shut down the Stanford offense. Looking at it now, they're running the zone coverage here. Big hit right there on the Stanford quarterback. He will go down. Not before gaining 3 yards though. Tommy Castellanos has had a great game though for this Florida State defense, for this Florida State offense. Oh my gosh, they found a guy! They will get upfield. 33 seconds left. That was my man, and I blew that coverage real fast. Dude, I don't know what I'm supposed to do on that play. Stanford's moving this ball fast. 167 yards on the game for Elijah Brown now. He's only been throwing the ball this game. They've had no success in that run game. 5 seconds left. They're just going to throw the ball in, but they're going to stay in bounds, and that's going to end the quarter. No touchdown for Stanford. Oh my goodness, what an ending to the first half of this game. Stanford 0 rush yards, but 175 in the air. Not looking good for Florida State right now in the aerial department like it hasn't all season. But they retain a lead of 14-7. Squirrel White finding the end zone again for his 11th touchdown of the season. Looking at it though, that play just blew Florida State's defense wide open. KJ Kirkland not a man covered DB, and number 3 doesn't even attempt to make a tackle on that play, resulting in a Stanford touchdown. But that'll be the that'll be the halftime show, and we will go right back, get right back into the action here at in Stanford. Big hit. Florida State's kick return team has been real electric all season, not giving up anything really dangerous at all. Florida State sticking in a zone coverage here, because why would they not? And that's going to be a pass, and that's going to be a completion number to Derek Reed again. This Florida State defense just has no answer for him. What is going on?
He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants.
Dude, oh my gosh, dude. This defense, my pass defense is awful. 2:27 on the game, and this is the third quarter right now. Run game. They're trying to establish a run game now. They'll get upfield, but for 6 yards. Florida State has been stifling their run game all game except that one play. Now there's boom, big hit from right there. 3rd and 5 now, bringing up 3rd and 5 for the Stanford offense. Florida State trying to retain the lead here. Oh, it's going to be a QB run. He's going to get outside. He's going to slide, not before getting a 1st and goal for Stanford. Stanford looking dangerous right now, coming out of halftime. It's going to be a tale of two halves where they were not able to get anything against this Florida State defense in the first half, but now they're starting to maneuver the ball better. Bro, how in the world does he break that many tackles? That's insane. Cedric Irvin gets a touchdown, and that's going to bring us back to a tied game here. 7 plays, 84 yards for the Stanford Cardinal right there. Tying the game back up against Florida State. Florida State needs to find their legs on offense just like Stanford did at halftime. See what they got drawn up here to start the second half. Not a good return, 15 yards. Shouldn't have brought it out of the end zone there. Florida State going to find a real big hole with Roydell Williams right there. And Roydell will get upfield for a 1st down. Roydell Williams coming back off that injury after a couple weeks of resting. Coming off an injury, playing like a solid player. Gonna find Squirrel White here on a little check down. Squirrel White gonna try to maneuver inside a little bit more, and he'll get upfield.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's it, 5. All kinds of
Squirrel White gonna get upfield now. Florida State showing their offensive legs now. Roydell Williams running in the Wildcat formation. Let's see what they have drawn up here. It's going to be a jet touch pass, and Gavin Sawchuk will try to get outside. No yards on the play, though.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top.
Going to be a little hat here. Roydell Williams has a wide open lane out there. Not going to get a guy off of him, but he'll get upfield for a solid 20-yard gain there. Let's see what they got drawn up here. Gavin Sawchuk in now. Tommy Castellanos going to step up, try to find a hole, and he will for 9 yards. Tommy Castellanos getting close to another 100-yard rushing game for him. And Roydell will get upfield for a 1st down, but not much more. Last week's 10 carries for 60 yards. In a blowout win. And they're going to find Roydell Williams here for a touchdown. Tommy Castellanos' 3rd touchdown on the game there now. That's going to give Florida State back the lead, 7 points. Good kick too here. Gonna bring it. Gonna go to the end zone. They're gonna take it out. Big hit right there from number 27. Big hit. Florida State coming back out here on defense, hoping to have a better start than defense than last time. Able to stifle Stanford for the most part through the first half. Second half though, telling a different story. Florida State having trouble finding their legs on defense, especially in the pass game this year. That's going to be the end of the third, though. Florida State coming on the road against Stanford. And they're sitting at 21 in the rankings right now, just behind Alabama, who they beat in week 1 of the season. Don't forget that. Let's see what Florida State can do here in the last half of this game. Going up against Wake Forest in 2 weeks from now. Seeing what they have drawn up for them. And they're going to get pressure. And Jeremiah Wilson's going to break up that pass, bringing up third down for the Stanford Cardinal. See what they got drawn up here on third down. Stanford in a predicament here and they're going to get sacked. Elijah Herring gets a sack today. They're going to bring out the punter on 4th and 16 in the fourth quarter. Florida State looking to seal a win here to make them 6-1 on the season, locking up that bowl game spot. Florida State, man, looking dangerous out here today. Found their legs in that first drive, and Deuce Robinson with an absolute beauty of a catch right there. Deuce Robinson, 2 catches for 31 yards in his first touchdown of the season today. Tommy Castellanos playing electric out here. Gonna get pressured instantly. Have to throw the ball fast, but it will not find a target, and it will hit the back of his O-line. You're gonna find Squirrel White here. Squirrel White gonna get upfield. Just wait, bro. Florida State looking dangerous out here. Gunning for a playoff spot this season. And here going to find Randy Pittman for a touchdown now. And that's 28 that's a 14-point lead for Florida State now. Found their legs on defense, found their legs on offense, and they will put an electric punch onto this Stanford offense and defense for this to bring up in the fourth quarter. And that's going to make a 14-point lead for Florida State with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Going to be a screen pass, and he's going to get a guy. And they're going to get a field with it too, man. This running back is going crazy, bro. There's a defensive stop we know Florida State for. Stopping the run game, stifling them to no yards. Actually, a loss of 2 on the play. Big hits, too. 4 yards on the carry, but he will get absolutely dropped right there. Florida State bringing up 3rd and 8 here. The defense trying to stifle him again, and they're going to get another sack. Deontay McCray getting another sack on his season. 8.5 on the year now for him. Stephen Thompson gonna play defense here. They're gonna go deep with it. Could this be the first DB corner? Pick off! It is! Lester the third will get the pick, and that'll bring the first DB interception for Florida State on the season. And Florida State could run the ball here. Trying to take some time off the clock, but now Norvell's electing to pass the football. Trying to get Tommy Castellanos some more yards this game. It's going to be a run here with Roydell. Roydell going to get a field for 8 yards on the play. Squirrel White going to get this ball. Get upfield too. He'll get upfield for a big gain, and Florida State gonna make Stanford call a timeout. Player in motion here, hikes the football. Tommy Castellanos looking up the field, and he's going to be picked off just like that. And that might be a pick six. Grady Pittman is our only hope, and he will not get him. Just like that, Stanford is back in this game with a pick six off Tommy Castellanos. 28-21 in Stanford, just like that, back in the game. 2 timeouts left, 2:36 left in the game. Let's see what they got drawn up here for Florida State on offense here. You gotta expect Mike Norvell to start calling some more run plays here. But lining up, they got an extra man in the backfield right now, but it'd still be a pass. No. It switched me from being able to pass to having to run. It switched me to, yeah, I couldn't do anything there. So we're on the 4-yard line now. Oh, it's offsides, boys. We're hailing that up. It's an offsides penalty. Offsides. Defense. Free play offense. That's why we absolutely just hucked that ball up, man. Next season. Oh my gosh, Florida State's Tommy Castellanos going down on the 1-yard line now. Oh my gosh, this has been a terrible turn of events for Florida State and their quarterback, Tommy Castellanos. Trying to get that ball out, and he will get it out, but he will not find a completed pass. And Tommy Castellanos getting banged up out there. Let's see what they do. They're going to punt the ball away to Stanford, hopefully. Big hit right there. They will have the ball in Florida State territory, though. 2 minutes left on the clock. Florida State might turn to Brock Glenn coming to end the game out, maybe, with Tommy Castellanos being banged up and not being able to pass as well. That'll be a 2-minute warning, though, for the ACC. ACC after dark, not as cool as the Pac-12 after dark, but it's still ACC after dark. Florida State trying to make a statement here. If they're going to get to the quarterback, he's going to get the ball out, though. Could that be intentional grounding? I think you could call it there. He's very close to that, to being outside that pocket. I don't know. They will give it to him, though. They'll hit him, and that'll be an incomplete pass. 4th and 2 for the 4th and 2 now.
But his decision making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play.
Let's see what they drawn up here on 4th and 2. It's going to be a run play. He'll get upfield with it too. He'll get upfield, and it'll be a first down for Stanford. Not looking too hot for Florida State defense, having to make up for the offensive mistakes of Tommy Castellanos. If this game is gonna be won, is Florida State's defense makes a stand now, as opposed to Florida State offense putting up anything meaningful. Stephen Thompson gonna be in that linebacking role, and he's gonna hit Brown very hard there, but he will not draw the ball loose. He's looking for the tight end. He'll find him. This will be a tie game for Florida State. For Stanford. A minute left in the game, and Florida State will get the ball back, hoping to score at least a field goal to win this game. Bad game. A trap game, potentially. Florida State looking ahead to that bye week, looking for rest after a rough game with Miami 2 weeks ago. Let's see what they have. Let's see what they have drawn up here on their what could be the last drive of the game. They're going to start the drive off with a run by Roydell Williams. He'll get upfield for 3 yards, not too much more. Gavin Blackwell is injured. Will not return the rest of this game. Boggs is coming in now to replace him. Tommy Castellanos going to run up the field, and he will get down, and that'll be the first time out by Florida State. Called on the drive.
Timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. To the air. It's
Boggs is
Castellanos.
gonna look Boggs' way, and he'll catch the ball. Stays in bounds though. Not what you want to find. Not what you want to see. This game might go to overtime against Stanford, which would be a bad look for this Florida State team, who's trying to make a push towards the playoffs late in this year. Tommy Castellanos gonna get out of the pocket. Not too much available for him though. He'll get the first down, but no more. 11 yards for 73. 11 carries for 73 yards. Lost a bunch on that one drive. He's going to look deep here for Squirrel White. Let's see what they got drawn up. He'll be picked off right there. This could be dangerous. It won't be. Florida State will get the tackle. But Tommy Castellanos just throwing up a prayer late in the game, and it'll be a picked off by Stanford's defense. And Stanford has made a full 180 this game. And they might get a field goal attempt out of this. Will Florida State be upset this late in the game? Florida State is might lose this football game because of a Hail Mary play that Stanford was able to complete. It's up. It's good. Stanford will win the football game. Florida State, Tommy Castellanos has to be kicking himself after the absolute meltdown that he has at the end of that game. Elijah Brown has an insane game, and that's going to be it for Florida State. Losing their second game of the season on an upset to Stanford. Stanford just outplays them in the air. Florida State's DBs have looked lost all season. 313 yards given up this game as well. Jeremiah Wilson got to be punching himself in the head after that game. Just honestly, not even a bad game for Florida State. Turnovers were the big problem in that game. No real turnovers for Florida State. Very bad turnovers for no turnovers really for Stanford besides one interception. Florida State moves to 5-2 now after that game. Let's see what they got to recoup and come back strong against Wake Forest. Because you looking forward to that Clemson game, and that Clemson game is going to be scary if you are not prepared. You are going into Death Valley playing against a top 10 team in the league, and you are not prepared to beat a team like Stanford on the road after a game where you blew Pittsburgh out by 500 points. Just like that, we might lose out on a player as well. That's not good. Pass yards per game, I'll get that back up. That's my fault, bro. Only team going after him. We're murdering Boston or Notre Dame for that team on him. We're 8th on his board. I mean, hopefully we can get him. We're not even on this guy's board yet, and we are first on this cornerback's board because he's a 1-star. But yeah, no, Florida State, man, going and losing a game to losing a very big game. And David Ikejuba, that's how you pronounce this guy's name, is looking at choosing Miami over Florida State unless Florida State can do something to persuade him to come to the school. But overall, the bad game from coaching game from Norvell, and we'll see where all of this recruiting ends up after this week. But right now, Florida State, only 3 commits on the board. Not a great start, and that's going to be 2 losses right there. Defensive tackle Leo Murrick goes to Georgia, and wide receiver David, however you pronounce his last name, because I'm not going to try that. I'm going to butcher it. Commits to Miami. So bad play right there from Florida State. Looking to try to rebuild after losing a very crucial amount of players last season. And I'm thinking that wide receiver that I was looking at is gone now. Yep, the 5-star wideout is no longer interested in coming to Florida State. He must just be in a higher stage than what I can recruit him at. Yep, he's in his top 8. I knew I should have gone after him instead of trying to continue against that one guy after that one guy. So far though, not a great recruiting here either for me. We're second on all of these 5-stars right now, which is not good. And this guy wants to go to Clemson, and we gotta beat Clemson the week that we go and play him because he wants to go there real badly. And if we don't beat Clemson, we ain't getting him. Tell you that right now. And then, I can't really sell him on anything. But we are first on his board right now. Hopefully he will commit. Lee Randall, though, the 6'5" receiver, is a demon who we got to sign with us. And we got an athletic running back and a really good right tackle. Looking at the boards, though, we have Glenn Dunbar, who we are trying to get to commit to Florida State from Columbia, South Carolina. We're going against Minnesota, the only other team that offer him right now. Steve Villain is also a player that we're going after. Not too many other really good, notable players. Devontae Barksdale, though, he is a guy that we are very much hoping to commit to our call, hoping to get to come to Florida State. If he does, we look at that, man. He's a 88 speed, really good north-south receiver. That's weird. Dual threat quarterback too. Barry Bayless is a guy we're also trying to get to commit here. Probably not playing quarterback though with those accuracies, 80 speed. Maybe he is the future of Florida State football at quarterback, but him and Lee Body are the two quarterbacks you're going after. Looking at the Wake Forest game now, it's looking not too hot for Florida State. Currently outside the top 25 rankings. No, Tommy Castellanos got dropped out of the Heisman race there after that 2-interception game. An awards watch list, I doubt there's any player from Florida State anywhere. No, Tommy Castellanos got dropped to 10th. Walsh Camp, 10th. Coach of the Year, we're not on that list. Davey O'Brien? Nope, not even on the list for top quarterback. The Benderick could go to Dale Jackson. So, maybe, if he has a really good, crazy end of his season. The Thorpe, best DB, we're not winning best DB, bro. We have no picks and no defense, really. The Blitnikoff? Wow, I'm surprised Squirrel White's not up on the Blitnikoff, dude. There's no way that there's any receive. I need to look at season stats for, receiving for the whole nation. Can you look at that? I don't actually know if you can look at the national rankings. There has to be a way you can look at the national rankings, right? National. There we go. Does he have the, receiving? Does he have the most? Who has the most receiving yards? Oh, it is Brazel. I guess he doesn't have that many receiving yards. He just has a lot of touchdowns. Where even is he? I don't think he has that much. I know he doesn't have that many yards, I guess. That would make sense. Not even that high. Wow. That's low. Not even top. Wow. Okay, but it's even touchdown wise, he's up there, right? Yeah, he's at 11. That's crazy. He has no receiver. I have no receivers. But yeah, no. Looking forward, gonna rock the Heritage jerseys. Seminole Heritage. Gonna have the Seminole Heritage for this game against Wake Forest. Going into Clemson next week. Looking, but you got to focus on game by game basis. You cannot be looking forward to that Clemson game if ahead of this Wake Forest one, because Wake Forest, not a great team normally, but they are 5-2, same record as Florida State right now. You're looking to upset Florida at home in Doak. Welcome back to Doak Campbell Stadium. It's a beautiful day, 68 degrees outside with a 6-mile-per-hour wind. Beautiful day in Florida to watch some football. And Florida State coming off a devastating loss last week, last second loss as well, to the to devastating loss. And the man that everyone has been blaming, at least, is that man right there, Tommy Castellanos. Looking at it, Tommy Castellanos did not have a good game last week. He played a solid game. He played solid for the first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter came in, melted down, could not play well. Coming into this Wake Forest game, you just gotta hope he put all of that last game behind him, and he's focused on this week against Wake Forest. Lived up to the hype against Alabama, and he beats Alabama, and he throws 2 incompletes. Looking a little rattled already here. Let's see what Florida State got here on third and long. Tommy Castellanos gonna just have to throw that ball away. Florida State O-line has not been playing very well recently, and Florida State looking to beat this Wake Forest team. And that's gonna be a punt right there on 4th down. Florida State not having a great year. Jeremiah Wilson still looking for his first interception as a Florida State Seminole. But listen to that. Doak Campbell Stadium still hyping up their Seminoles at a 5-2 record. Looking at Florida State hoping to already having a better year than last season, which is not much to say, considering they went and did not win it. They won 2 games the season prior. Looking like a whole new team out there, but Florida State just not able to play, just has not played up to expectations this season though. Beat Bama week 1 and then have kind of done what everyone expected them to, like beating up on a lot of the lower competitions and losing to Miami. But looking at it this way, my Florida State going into Wake Forest, Ashford is getting a pretty good start here against them. And he's going to get a real big run here. Big hit for Florida State. Robbie Ashford. Pretty sure he's a transfer from somewhere. I don't know where he transferred from, but I'm pretty sure he's a transfer student. Come on, dude. Jeremiah Wilson. Another bad play by the defense.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up.
Bobby Ashford last week had a crazy game.
Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is.
He transferred from Auburn. I knew he transferred from somewhere. He played it. Wow, he transferred a lot. Got him. Let's go. Bringing up 3rd down here. Doak is loud, man. You don't want to play in Doak Campbell Stadium this late in the season. But that's going to be a wide open play. A blown coverage into Florida State's defense. Not playing good again. Wake Forest is going to strike first here. They'll get up and in there, and Florida State is down 7 early in this game. Duke beat Clemson, though, 27-24. That's a crazy upset right there. Florida State, same record as Wake Forest. That is not a good showing from Florida State's defense. Wardell Williams going to get upfield at least a little there. Hopefully, Florida State's defense can find their footing in this DB room, because these DBs have not been electric at all this season, and honestly, it's looking pretty scary for Florida State moving forward, especially into games like Clemson and Florida, who have very elite wide receiver talent. Even their game against, oh my gosh, Score White gets hit and he will drop that football. No, incomplete pass. 3rd and 4, Wardell Williams just trying to move the ball any way that they possibly can right now. with Florida State being with this team losing the game right now. Florida State, man, you gotta look at it, man. You gotta figure out if this is gonna be a team that you believe in this season, man. Up and down so far this season, Florida State in their own territory gonna go for it here. And they will not complete the pass, and Florida State will give up the ball in their own territory. Wake Forest is looking dangerous today as they are going to... Robbie Ashford is having an electric game, and Tommy Castellanos is floundering on Florida State's side of the ball. And this is going to be another pass. Jeremiah Wilson luckily will be there for a tackle for a loss. Florida State not playing a good game at all today. Come on, Shamar, bro. Pick the ball off there. That's a beautiful pick six if you pick that ball off right there. At least he gets the hand on it. He forces the incompletion. And that's going to bring out the kicking unit, either punt or pass. And Florida State held scoreless and held to only 8 passing yards this game so far. Florida State currently is sitting at 9th in the rankings. This is a far kick, and Florida State has been known, the stadium has made it hard to kick the ball here. But it will not affect the Wake Forest kicker. He will drill it to give them a 10-point lead.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. San Diego State is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Snapdragon Stadium today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Wyoming.
Florida State looking to build consistency this season. Going into next season, hopefully to compete for an ACC championship after another good recruiting year. Roydell Williams gonna get up the field now. Gotta play the game slow, man. You can't jump right back into a game like this. You gotta play what you're given, and you gotta look at every pass option and figure out what is gonna work for your offense. As Florida State has struggled this game to complete passes and get upfield, and that's not gonna help. Florida State gonna get tackled for a loss there.
They obviously had so much NFL talent surrounding him, but they had a leader. They had a guy that everybody could look at when times got tough and believe in. Someone has got to be able to establish them.
Squirrel White now getting injured. That's not good. Florida State has relied a lot on him in the past game, and that's not going to be good. They are already thin in the depth chart at wide receiver, and Squirrel White goes down. It is a back spasms risk injury. Injury risk is high, but we got to keep him in. He has been electric for this Florida State offense this season. Tommy Castellanos going to take off here, doing what he does best, finding the gap and taking it for a big run. 33 yards on the game right now.
Defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle.
What a dumb pass. I should not have thrown that ball. Florida State looking to cap off a season with with a game at Florida looming over their heads, trying to just figure out where they're gonna stand in the playbooks and stuff, in the record books. Are they gonna be a team? Is Tommy Castellanos gonna be the guy to bring Florida State back to relevancy, or is he just gonna fall short and have them being losers to Wake Forest? That's gonna go up, and it'll be good to go. Florida State gets their 3 points, and they're gonna lose. They're gonna be down only by 7 now. Hopefully, this defense can step up and hold them here. Florida State looking to build up that pass game, man. You gotta get some good receivers in this offseason as they are looking to try to start to accelerate a rebuild that should be taking multiple years. And I probably, if Luke Krummenhoek is still at Mississippi State after this year, I'm definitely going to schedule him for our Week 1 game next year. Or no, we have to play Bama next year again. Forgot, we have to play Bama. That's going to be a hard game. I barely squeaked a win out against them. I won 28-35 at home. Florida State's defense is just floundering today against this Wake Forest team. Not been a strong point of this team. This team's identity has been this pass game. This pass defense has been atrocious this year. 2-minute warning. Florida State trying to build it back up this game and trying to get back into a rhythm here on defense. They'll get a pass off here for 3rd and 4. Florida State defense has not looked good today. The war chant at Doak. He's going to break it up a pass. Jeremiah wasn't going to find his first interception of the game, but he will not. And that is going to bring up the punt unit here. Okay, let's go. That's a good return, man. I mean, get him to 24. Instead of, I think that probably would have bounced out at like the 1 or 2. Oh my gosh, dude. Tommy Castellanos, dude. I gotta get... I like him. He's been good. He's ran the ball well. He's passed the ball pretty decently so far. But something about the last 2 weeks of this game, Tommy Castellanos has just not played as well. But he'll find Squirrel White. Stand tall in that pocket, Tommy. Find Squirrel White over the middle. Don't panic pass too fast or take the sack. Find your man, find your groove, find your man, and get upfield. Roydell Williams is going to get upfield. Tommy Castellanos looking deep for Squirrel White. Positions himself well, but he will not get that ball. Gonna get sacked on 3rd, and that's gonna. Wake Forest is gonna call timeout. Get your set, boy. Big hit. Empty set here for Wake Forest late in the first half. Bobby Ashford having a day, bro. 11 for 13 passing this season. This game. Tommy Castellanos thrown 8 incomplete passes this game. Not finding rhythm. Seeming rattled right now.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield is Bates. He's brought down quickly. Metro gain there. Still make sure of the 1st down. Not going to stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Back to throw. Time running short in the half.
Bruh, you're kidding me! 18 seconds left in the quarter. 18 seconds left in the half. Florida State trying to... Three seconds left. Florida State able to disrupt them enough on defense. Guess their kicker is just insane, bro. And that's halftime. We're down by 10 at home against Wake Forest. Tommy Castellanos is not able to find any consistency at all this game. Has not had a good game at all. Offensive line is playing awful, and it's not looking good for Florida State-wise. hoping that Florida State can come back in this second half. But Florida State's pass defense, again, looking weak as ever. Not able to get a single stop here today. Robbie Ashford has just thrown the ball against him at will. Even as Tommy Castellanos has been able to run the football and try to get his offense back into this game, throwing 8 incompletions against this Wake Forest defense is not going to be the way that we're going to win this game. And Florida State has to kick this ball right back to Wake Forest after a field goal on the last drive. Hopefully, they can bring something back here against Wake Forest because they are currently down by 10 points. And a team that was looking at potential playoffs, now looking to just scrape by with a win against this Wake Forest defense, against this Wake Forest team. You're kidding me! Like, how am I supposed to play that any better, bro? I'm there. I'm on him as soon as the ball is thrown, and it does not matter. Jeremiah, if he caught that ball, I was going to be over with you, bro. You transfer at the end of the season, I could not care less, bro. Jeremiah, come on. Dude, you're kidding me, bro. You're the worst DB in the nation. How are you a 90 overall? Oh my gosh, I'm getting blown out. I'm getting obliterated right now. Oh my gosh, he overthrew a pass. Come on, 2nd and long, bro. I mean, Florida State has to have something drawn up here. They just didn't give another completion. You cannot give up completions like that. That is how you lose games. There's going to be a stop. Finally, Florida State gets in there. But they're going to go for it. It doesn't matter what happens right now. Florida State is having to come back out on defense after getting a stop. This Wake Forest getting greedy, hoping to play better here. And Daryl Jackson's not going to get him. And that's going to be a first down and more. That might be a touchdown, honestly, for Wake Forest at this point. That's awful. You get baited by that play. Wake Forest deserves to win this game right now. Florida State looks lost out there in the blue unis as well. And that's going to be a touchdown. Florida State lost out there. Not playing a good game right now. Defense is not even doing anything right now. Wake Forest is destroying Florida State right now. Florida State having to come back from a 17-point game with 8 minutes, with half of the third and the fourth quarter left play. And Florida State wants to bring in a good recruiting class. This is not the way to do it. He'll toss the ball up to Squirrel. He'll find Squirrel White for a deep bomb. That is what you want to see from Florida State right there. That is what you want to see when you show up to a game at Doak Campbell Stadium. Here comes the
day they were in the I formation every single play. Maybe it was play
throw it deep again to Squirrel White. Just not able to get there though. Hey, we have taken a start to the game. Tommy Castellanos is getting his momentum back. And Roydell Williams going to catch that ball now. Whatever can get Tommy his rhythm back, if it had to be that Squirrel White play, I hope it is. Because we need it, bro. We need some momentum going into this game right now. And Randy Pittman can't even bring that ball in now. Florida State stagnating after a electric play by Squirrel White. And it's out of reach. Tommy Castellanos is playing like garbage, and Florida State's gonna go for it here. They're bringing out the offense here on 4th down, trying to claw back into this game. And it's going to be an incomplete pass. It does not matter what Florida State does right now. They are in the losing area of this game right now. And Tommy Castellanos and the O-line have to get on the same page because this offensive line is not doing it today. Florida State just absolutely laying an egg against this Wake Forest team. And I don't think it matters if Florida State plays good the rest of this game. Wake Forest has destroyed them, and Florida State just trying to claw back any little bit of semblance of defense that they had at the start of this game. And they're gonna flip a bunch out here. They're gonna throw the ball deep here. I would not be surprised if he caught that ball. It is gone. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Florida State is a joke right now. God, bro, I don't even want to play the rest of this game. It is 27-3. We are coming off a loss barely to Stanford, and we are getting blown out at home against Wake Forest. Oh my God, bro. Tommy Castellanos might as well call it quits at this point, bro. This season's over, man. Florida State is going to lose a game to Wake Forest at home. Tommy Castellanos can just... Another lob up to Squirrel White for another big play. Squirrel White, the only bit of semblance that Florida State has right now to be making any sense at this point, bro. Florida State is just throwing prayers up to Squirrel White every single time they can, hoping that it's going to be enough to get them back into this game. I don't think it will be enough to get them back into the game, but that's what they need to do. They need to build momentum at the start of the game and not go down 27-3 going into the 4th quarter. Is this going to be Tommy Castellanos' Tom Brady moment? He gets the touchdown to start the comeback. Will this be the Tommy Castellanos Tom Brady moment? If Florida State can just claw back here and win this game, it would be an astonishing game for Florida State now. But they were going to onside kick, and they will not get that ball back.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team.
Florida State has not had a good DB play at all this season. In 27, down by a bunch late in the game, they got to step up. Somebody, I don't care who it is at this point. Norvell has to we're going close. We're getting close to that 4th quarter. You got to hope that Norvell has some speech in his back pocket to tell them to man up, because they are not doing nothing right now. And Robbie Ashford and every quarterback they have played this season has absolutely manhandled Florida State's DBs. Florida State DBs look lost out there every game. They're playing against no one's out there. They're playing against Wake Forest, looking like absolute atrocious players. Getting passed all over. It doesn't matter where he's been throwing that football. He's been able to get it to whatever DB he wants at this point. Florida State needs to pray and hope that they can get some defensive push here. A turnover is the only real option they have. And it does not matter whenever the entire DB room, but that's going to be a fumble. Florida State gets the football. Oh my goodness, this might be the start of the comeback that they needed. Finds a big play again. And Tommy Castellanos is doing something right now. He's finding a way to get back into this game. You gotta play like hell though to win this game. And Tommy Castellanos might just try to do it. He might be the madman that Florida State needs to do this game. And that's going to be a pick. That's a pick. I don't understand. Tommy Castellanos has such a great play, and then he throws a pick. Like, I don't understand it, dude. Like, he's throwing the ball well. He's finding the wideouts. He's playing electric. And then he does that. Good play. 2-score game. 16 points. Florida State, even if they get the 2 touchdowns, 2-point conversions is unlikely to happen with this Florida State defense, with the way that this game has gone for Florida State. But that's going to be a completed pass. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they score the touchdowns, because right now it's looking like Wake Forest is going to get a first down here. Yeah! What a block! Florida State D-line gets a block, and this is going to be electric, baby. That ball's going up to Blackwell. See what Blackwell's got drawn up here. Nothing. He'll get no return on the game. Let's see what they got here, man. No Squirrel White still. Is he out for the rest of this game? He might be. They've relied on him a lot this season, dude. Like, actually. Florida State, man, looking to hopefully be able to move this football here. I do not expect anything but hurry up the rest of this game for Florida State. Tommy. Like, the O-line doesn't help at all. They don't play well.
They've got the weapons to stay aggressive. You just made a big play. Let's see if we can take a shot here into the end zone, score, and try to save as much time on the clock.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack. But no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Let's go. Tommy Castellanos gets upfield.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing, they're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man. Don't force the football. You already got to make big plays. The defense knows it too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
That's where it gets harder for Florida State, man.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Driving for the goal.
No way! No way! No way! We have such a good drive going, and then we fumble on the one!
What a play to get the football back. First
Come on, dude. Like, I'm actually grinding that. And that's a great drive right there. And then that happens.
they'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
Dude, tackle him! Don't just watch him get back up. Tackle the guy. Push him.
Gonna swing it on second down.
Got him. Got him. That's a safety. That saves us a 2-point conversion right there. Saves us a 2-pointer.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing.
Oh my gosh, dude.
football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
No Squirrel White. Florida State's offense is looking for a savior. Deuce Robinson's going to get that ball there. And this Florida State team is running the ball. They're running this clock right. They're running it right now.
Situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game. Everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive.
It's 3 minutes left. Florida State trying to make the impossible comeback happen. And Florida State really could use a guy like Tommy Castellanos out there. And it does not matter. The O-line is awful. The O-line is not blocking. The O-line is playing awful right now. Florida State does not, it doesn't matter how good Tommy Castellanos is doing. Because he's not, because his O-line isn't blocking. Like, this right guard is awful. I can't do anything here, bro. It's 4th down. Tommy Castellanos is tired, bro. He's trying his best. And our guards are playing awful. And that's another hit. And that's another turnover. Florida State, it doesn't matter if I'm playing good or not. Because Tommy Castellanos can't get a pass off. Our O-line's not blocking. Nothing's going right here. And it doesn't matter, even if then, because our DBs are trash. Our DBs can't defend. We are losing this game. Tommy Castellanos gave the team hope. It gave us hope with great plays, and our defense is blowing it, bro. This season's over, man. We are not winning. I don't think we'll win another game if our DBs continue to play like this. Tommy Castellanos, man, he has tried his very best, bro, to keep Florida State's winning hopes alive, and it doesn't matter, bro. It does not matter. He is dead tired. He is hurting. He's getting injured at this point. And it doesn't matter, bro, because he's not able to throw the football. Our O-line's not blocking. None of our receivers are catching. Our DBs are playing like they've never played DB in their life. Like, I don't know what to say anymore. I'm about to sim the rest of this season. I'm not winning a game. I don't think that I could win a game right now. What a catch by Deuce Robinson, by the way. The end of this season is over, bro. This season's over. I might as well just sim and get to the playoffs, get to the end of the season at this point. Because Tommy Castellanos is playing electric right now. He is throwing the football. He's trying to get us back. He was trying to get us back in the game. But no, we turn the ball over literally right as we get right close to the end zone. We turn the ball over. And as soon as we try to get upfield, Tommy Castellanos, Roydell Williams fumbles. Roydell's out now. We don't have Roydell in right now. We don't have Squirrel White. We have no one right now, bro. This Wake Forest game has been nothing but the worst possible outcome for Florida State football right now. It's not even like we're having a bad game. We have 466 yards in the air right now. But it does not matter. Brock Glenn is in right now. That is how bad this game is going, by the way. We have Brock Glenn in right now at quarterback. Tommy Castellanos legitimately was playing a great game. And I'm throwing into quadruple coverage right now. Brock Glenn is doing his best. We have no hope right now. Literally nothing. We have our backup player in right now. Backup QB, because Tommy Castellanos has been hit so much. And it doesn't matter because we don't have another wide receiver besides Squirrel White and Deuce Robinson. Just run the ball out. I don't care. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm gonna lose anyway. It doesn't matter. If this is the score against Wake Forest, what's the score against Clemson gonna be? 100-0? Bro, I don't know anymore, bro. Like, I don't know if I'm the problem or if, like, defense literally is not playing good. Way to get him. Way to get him. 1 minute, 6 seconds left to score 3 touchdowns. That ain't happening. We have more yards than them, too. They have literally done nothing but pass the football. Our DBs are half as good as our offense. If our defense played just as good as our D line, if our entire defense was as good as our D line, we would be undefeated. The other team couldn't move a football against us. But no, our DBs play like no one is there. They get mossed. They get thrown on. They don't have a single chance in the game. Doesn't matter. Our O-line sucks. We're getting injured. We're getting hurt. We're losing this game. Our morale is gone. There's nothing left. Deuce Robinson is the only player out there who cares at this point, bro. Our O-line is playing like garbage. Oh, we got Brock Lennon because Tommy Castellanos is taking so many hits because our O-line is playing like garbage. Deuce Robinson, get out there, man. Get on your horse. Play like a dog. Get your receptions, dude. You deserve them. None of you guys deserve any breaks this week. We had a bye week in between two, and you still play like you want to lose. You play like you want to go home early. 22 points. 21 points.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually start
Two
the conference championship.
13 points. A field goal, a touchdown, and a safety.
Getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
No,
I know the coaches
that's
are really
ridiculous.
happy about this,
Guys.
the AD and the fans, because
It's-
they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young
Our DB's
talent.
ass.
Looking ahead
Our
to
DBs
next
are crap.
season, but that's
They
next
cannot
season.
play
There's
defense.
still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just
What
see
am I
what
supposed to
bowl
do with
game they can get to.
We got our first defensive interception last week against Stanford. Our last defensive, our first interception as a quarterback room was last week against Stanford. We are not getting a single recruit. Everyone is committing somewhere else right now. We are going to lose out on every single 5-star we want because we are awful at the game. And I wish I had an answer because we don't have one. I'm honestly not playing the rest of this season. I could not care less about how the rest of the season goes. We are losing games. We are not playing good games. We are not winning against a team this season, bro. I'm done with this season. This season is scrapped. I'm trying to recruit, and that's about it, bro. If I can recruit guys to come play at Florida State, that's the dream right now, is to get guys who want to come play here. Because right now, I know none of these guys want to play here right now. And none of them want to step up and be a D1 athlete, bro. They are not playing like D1 athletes. They're playing like garbage. They're not blocking the assignments. 76, bro. What are you doing to be the best player in this league? You're not doing nothing, bro. You're literally playing like actual garbage, dude. And, I mean, Wake broke me, bro. Like, it's been the entire season. We've had terrible play and terrible, like, actually god-awful play from some players. But, like, at least it was, like, always understandable. It's like, oh, this was happening, this is happening. No. 76 was missing blocks. We weren't playing good. Like, in this man right here, Andre Medley, played like garbage. He didn't get a single block right the entire game. I might as well brought Bryson in at that point. Bro, Richie Leonard, dude. I might as well start this freshman at the rest of the season. Because you played like garbage the rest of it. Luke, bro, you got to get better. I got two guys behind you who would love to play right now, bro. You are a star player. You are an all-American level player, bro. And you are playing terribly. Micah, you are also playing terribly, dude. You have platinum ability, bro. How are you playing so bad? We got two freshmen who are eager to play. And you're doing nothing. That's the end of the season. I'm not playing another game the rest of this season, bro. We got number 5 Clemson this week. I don't care. I'm recruiting the rest of this season. And that's it. I'm not playing the game because I don't want to play with this Florida State team right now. That is how bad of a year that I'm having. How did we beat Clemson? In sim, we beat Clemson. I don't know what's going on anymore. How in the world did we beat Clemson? I'd love to know because I have no clue after the performance I saw against Wake Forest. Norvell had to light a fire under them, bro. There's no way that anything else happened, bro. And I hope there's a fire lit under these guys because they played like crap. They were a terrible team. They weren't playing well. They were losing. They were losing to a D3 college. They were losing to Wake Forest at that point, bro. You were losing to Wake Forest. I don't know what you're doing with your life at that point, bro. Like I'm done. I'm doing my off season. I'm getting my off season, bro. We made a bowl game. That's fun. I love that, man. We made a bowl game. We might not make a bowl game actually because our record is too bad in ACC play. We are 3-3. Tommy Castellanos, man, having a good game season, dude. 2,500 yards. Running like crazy. Having a great, stellar performance every single week. Squirrel White, man. Not breaking 1,000 yards, but he only has 29 receptions, bro. That's not bad. You give him more receptions, he will do great things. But oh my gosh, dude. Look at the sack numbers. 5, 5, 3, 3, 3. In 400 snaps, bro. Like, you gotta play better. Daryl Jackson Jr., he wants it. Dante McCray, he wants it. He's coming back next season. He wants it bad. Look at the DB room, bro. We finally got some picks. Jeremiah Wills gets his first pick. It's an F playing style. You know why it's an F playing style? Because you're not doing your job. You don't like our play style because you don't do your job, bro. That's why you're upset, man. Because you're not doing your job playing the game the way that you're supposed to, man. Barry Bayless, welcome to Florida State, man. Because we need you. Then we go and lose Virginia Tech. I could not explain to you what's going on right now. And this guy, RJ didn't fall too low for him. You don't want to come here no more. Oh, it's just a great, great day to watch football, man. Hey, Quincy, you want to come play for Florida State, man? Welcome aboard. I need every single player I can get right now because I know that none of these boys want to come play back here for this next season, bro. Because none of them want to play against Florida. None of them want to be a Florida State Seminole. We lose our 5-star, man. We lose the 5-star we were going after. That sucks. We got to play 9-2 Florida on the road against a team that we're not going to beat. We got to get to the offseason with Devontae Marksell. But Devontae, man, what you want, bro? What do you want, man? I will give you $1 million to come play for us, bro. I don't care. I will pay you our entire NIL fund for the next 6 years, bro. For the next 4 years, I'll give you our entire NIL fund to come here, bro. Because I need some semblance of a run game. And you're the only chance I got, bro. Because the alternative is I'm playing with no ones at my running back position, bro. Hey, Glenn Dunbar, bro. Hey, come in, man. You're a dog. I love you, man. Hey, we're getting Quandre Cook, baby. Let's go. Ranting is over. I'm done ranting now. I'm done ranting with this game, bro. After Wake Forest, that I'm done, bro. Like, I cannot say another word right now about how bad our team played this year. Hey, we got the #1 linebacker in the nation, brother. That's a statement and a half in its own, brother. Let's go. Okay, we're going after these guys to fill out our needs board. And then after these guys, we're doing whatever. I don't know. We're going to recruit in the offseason mostly. I need good transfer portal. Hopefully we can find a replacement quarterback for Tommy Castellanos. Won't be easy. Will not be easy, to say the least. But hopefully we find a replacement quarterback for Tommy Castellanos. And hopefully we beat Florida, man. We beat Florida, we got a good chance. We got a bowl game on our hands anyway. But if we beat our rivals, better power to us. And we got a 3-star commit. Nice. And no one leaves. And we lose to Florida. So I'm not surprised. We lose to Florida. Luckily, we did not get locked out of our I don't think we got locked out. Nope, we're locked out of him. We're going to lose him. No! Okay. End of year 1, though. We're going to send him to the bowl games. Yeah, we're going to see what bowl game we get. If we get one. I don't think we will. You lose out on Devontae. We're going to lose Jeremiah. I'm accepting the fact that we're losing Jeremiah, and it's not my fault. Oscar Wyatt. Goodbye, sir. Tony White. Goodbye, sir. You two atrocious level coaching. I don't care what you have to say for yourselves. 7-5. Improvement off last season, bro. Like, I cannot say anything else. And we got the 6'3 DB. Let's go. Then we lose Whipple. Cameron Whipple. We lose him to Georgia. So, yeah. Jeremiah Smith wins the Heisman. Could not say I'm surprised. And we play Notre Dame in our bowl game. That is awful. I hate that so much. I despise that. I hate the fact that we have to play them in our bowl game. The Fenway Bowl as well. Oh my gosh, dude. Ooh, Tony Elliott. He's not a bad coach, dude. Tony Elliott in real life. I love that man. Go with Jason Chandler. Chandler's not bad. Not bad coach. I might go Brent Key. Let's go Brent Key. I'm gonna offer Brent Key to come be our offensive coordinator. I doubt he accepts it, but we're gonna offer him. Then defensively, man, Brian Ward could be our defense coordinator. Ooh, Greg Skinion is actually a really good head coach. He's a really good coach, actually. We're gonna go with him. So we got 2 boys. Hopefully they come here. Hopefully we. I'm not playing our bowl game against Florida or against Notre Dame, bro. We're not beating them. We lose Whipple to Georgia. Not surprising. I'd be surprised if I get Devontae. Devontae's probably gonna commit somewhere else. Also, I'm gonna move off my board. I don't want to see him commit to Ohio State. I'd rather just know that he's not coming here. Okay, 18 guys on our board right now. We're gonna have to pray that we can do something this offseason. 7-5 season, probably 7-6. We're not. I don't think we beat. Oh, we beat Notre Dame in the bowl game. Oh my goodness, let's go. We won the Fenway Bowl. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Our offensive coordinator accepted. Oh. Defensive coordinator accepted. Let's view my job offers as a head coach. Oh, I can become the head coach at Clemson. Let's go. I got my dream job. Let's go. I can become Texas head coach. No, I'm not going to be. I'm not leaving Florida State, guys. It's a joke. Let's sip to the end of season recap because I got nothing else to do this offseason until the offseason. So we're gonna just sip to the next end of the season. Why not? Jeremiah Wilson. We're gonna lose both our DBs. Dude, Jeremiah. I hate Jeremiah Wilson. He's so annoying. Let's see who won the championship. Miami beat Texas Tech. What? Miami won with a 14-3 record. How? How do you make a championship with a 14-3 record? Oh no, Texas Tech went with 14-3. How? How did they go 14-3? That makes no possible sense. Okay, we're going to off season. Hopefully we can get somebody, bro. Players leaving. Let's see who's leaving us. Because. Oh, wait. Jeremiah Wilson. Jeremiah Wilson staying, boys. Let's go. Randy, please stay. Randy, please stay. Randy stayed. Let's go. Okay. Lester, I doubt you stay, bro. You're thinking it's Brooklyn, high chance he stays. Not gonna stay, actually. Wow. Earl Little, please stay. Nope. Javen. Javen? Bruh. Please, Javen. Do we have anyone going to the draft? We do. We got 2 guys. Him and Daryl. Then these guys are leaving. Actually, I didn't even offer these guys. Oh, he just had to stay. Nice. And then Lavelle, not gonna stay. Okay. I'm sad about Boggs because I was really excited about this guy. Javan Boggs, bro. I was excited about him. I was excited, hoping he was gonna stay, but obviously not gonna stay anymore. But Jeremiah Wilson decides to stay. Let's see who's available in this free agency in the transfer portal this year. I will take that. I will actually absolutely take that if you ask me. I thought he was gonna leave to go to the. I thought he was gonna transfer because normally he transfers at the end of the season. But no, he decided to stay, and I'm so happy about that because if he, yeah, okay. Let's just look at the transfer portal, specifically transfer portal. Okay, I need another quarterback. What's the best quarterback in the transfer portal? Arch Manning's in the transfer portal, by the way, guys. Okay, and Devin Dampier is in the transfer portal. None of these guys want to come here. No, not a single quarterback. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to replace Tommy Castellanos with a freshman, with a redshirt freshman at this point, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. Transfer sophomore guy, Derek Gibson. And lastly for the DB, Turbo Richard. Just off name alone, we're going Turbo, brother. Why am I recruiting so many running backs? I have so many running backs just on my board. No wideouts want to come here at all? That sucks. But we do got that guy. We got that guy. Then we got that guy. Then we got that guy. I don't need another running back. I don't need more running backs. But I would love to get transfers. Cornerbacks, safeties. Our DB room needs a lot of help. Robert Fitzgerald, he's from some other school. Well, obviously he's transferring. He's not coming to here from here. Ooh, Michael Smith actually Loki might be the replacement for my guy, who transferred, or who transferred. Randy Pittman Jr. But yeah, that 5-star commit that 5-star running back absolutely went to Ohio State. There's no shot he didn't. No doubt in my mind he did not go to Ohio State, bro. Glenn Dunbar, though, looking at the future right here. This man is going to be a elite D-tackle talent right now for us, bro. Please tell me that his thing is not playing time, because if it's playing time, I don't think I can get him to stay, because he's not getting good playing time here. We're going to get other defensive tackles to come replace him, try to replace Daryl. I need to build depth. My team is. I think it's just my DBs were tired out the entire game, man. I don't know. I need to build like a good depth chart on my team instead of actually just relying on my like D1 player, my 5-stars to play. But the big thing is, man, I get to keep Jeremiah. I get to keep Jeremiah Wilson, and he's gonna be a dog. He's gonna get development over in the offseason. Oh my god, bro, he's gonna be a freak of nature, dude. Michael Smith, LJ McCray. We got some dogs in the transfer portal, by the way. It's insane. Ooh, Clemson legend Brian Dawkins getting a new card tomorrow. That's gonna be fire. Eli Bowden, Turbo Richard, Jarek Gibson, Duke Watson. My plan is not to get all three of those guys, because if I get all three of them, oh my goodness, I don't need running back after that fact. But a lot of these guys are transfer sophomores, so we'll have them for 2 seasons at least. And they aren't upset with me. Yet. Because if they were upset with me, they wouldn't be wanting to transfer here. Okay, hopefully I have enough. I have 8 more players to offer. Yeah, I should be fine. Turbo Richard. Actually, I'm going to miss out on one guy, so I feel it's big Jarek. I'm going to go Jarek, and we're going to... Actually, this guy's 42. He's 50. I want to keep Turbo on my board. I like the name Turbo Richard. Okay, that's the entire board filled out right now, and we're going to sim. Let's see the draft results. See where some of our boys went. Oh, Shaheem Brown got drafted. Daryl Jackson's there. Actually, Daryl Jackson was pretty good. Went pretty high, 5th, and then 5th. Not bad. Sim a week. See where we end up. And we got a guy to sign. Steve Villain signed with us. Nice. And recruiting wise, I mean, we got a lot of guys up there. Jeremiah Wilson wants to transfer immediately. He's like, why did I come back? I could have gone to the draft, but because he was not a 5-star safety recruit. Because he was not a 5-starred to transfer. Because he chose to go to the draft instead of transfer out of Florida State. He did not get the transfer opportunity. Oh man, I can't get Victor Snow because of play style. Would have been cool to get him though. Why does it show up on my board? We'll go after him. We'll go after another tackle. Whichever one has me. That's a viable option to transfer to. QB market. No one wants to come here. Avery would have been a cool guy to get, dude. But I was not in this top 5, so I'm happy he doesn't want to transfer here. No quarterback wants to transfer here. He's a pure runner. His last name, Lamar Burr. I thought his last name was Blur for a second. I was like really excited. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have a quarterback whose last name is Blur. Crazy if you ask me. I have way too many guys on my board now. Yikes. Okay, we're going after Van Drevis, Jacobs, and Lamar Burr. Vass is not gonna. I'm not gonna offer him at all, and then Trevor, I'm not gonna offer him either. Second on him, I can actually just guess on him because I know what his thing's gonna be. Dude, come play at Florida State, man. You're gonna get the playtime. You're gonna get playtime, bro. Like, don't act like you're not gonna get playtime here, bro. I'm not doing anything. My team is trash. I'm not trying to convince you to come I got you. Haha, now you're gonna play for Florida State. It's like, I need defense help. I need help. I need every bit of help I can get, bro. Like, you're a 5-star, you're a 4-star, bro. Oh my gosh, this guy really wants to go to LSU, man. He wants to come here. He does not. Definitely does not. He might. Oh, Weeks. Nice. Eli might. I mean, I don't know. Give it a year. Give it a week, and maybe he will. Okay. After, I'm gonna send another week, and hopefully, we are still in the race for all more transfers because I really, really want to get a transfer player, bro. I might just. Oh my gosh, dude! These guys really want to go to LSU. Both of them do. It's like neither of them want to come here. They both want to go to LSU, which is weird because they can't both play at LSU. Also, I hate the fact that Brock Glenn transferred because Brock Glenn would have been the starter this season. Like, actually would have just started for me this season. Like, it's not even a joke. Like, not even jokingly. He would have started for me this season. If he committed and stayed here, he would have absolutely started for me. I think Brown would have been really cool to get, but he's not coming here. Still go after Jarek. No one's going after Jarek. My 5 running back commits. Yeah, we're gonna really run up the league here with 5 running back commits. We were going after 5 running backs right now, and I'm pretty sure if all of them commit, it would be the scariest running back room in the nation. Okay. We're the only team really going after him. I'm behind on LSU for him, or Tennessee for him. I'm up on them. I'm up on him. I'm very far behind Clemson for this guy, and I have no idea what anything he likes except Brandon. Oh, whoa! I think I actually know what he's gonna want. I'm gonna just assume that I know what he's gonna want, and it's gonna be Jim Rat. Yeah, but it's Jim Rat. This guy, we're first on him. We're literally 5th on this guy, and he does not like Brandy Spencer. Pro potential and brain exposure though. I can work with that. No. There we go. That. Hey, playing time, bro. We got playing time especially for DBs. I need playing time for DBs. I'm relying on guesses here, bro. I'm shooting in the dark here and hoping that my guesses are somewhat correct. I might just do the off season in this stream and then stop streaming for the night because I'm like heated after that Wake Forest game still, man. Like actually, that's insane. Like I didn't think a Wake Forest game would actually get me so heated, but it did, bro. Like I'm actually upset about that Wake Forest loss still. We're going after him. We're going after him. We're the only team still offered in this guy. Lamar, commit. We got a signee. We got Jeremiah Dorsey, and we got Nazir Khan, and we got LJ McRae. But we're gonna lose out on guys. Yep. Turbo. Eep. I'm sad we lost Turbo. Well, we got more hours now for whatever to offer somebody. But we're currently first on this guy. We're second on him, but highest offer is Bama. Bama has not offered. Bama's ran out of offers, I'm pretty sure. So we're going after guys who Bama can't offer anymore. Bama can't offer anyone anymore. Because if they pull it off, if there's no offer on a guy that they're like the top school still, it's because they don't have enough space to offer them another year. So that's good for me. Because that means I can scoop some players if Bama was also going after them. And I'm trying to get Weeks to come here. Bro, you're gonna get playing time here. Like I can guarantee you right now. That's why I missed one of his things. It's not. I'm trying to figure out what his thing is. I actually don't know. Hard sell. There's no way it's this, right? No, because it's not right. That? Maybe? I don't know. We're first on this guy. Devon. Nice. First on him. Second on him, but we should be first on him. Duke Watson, bro. Like, what else do you want from me, bro? Want to come on a visit? You're already visiting another school, but you're not. Okay. That makes perfect sense. First on him. Second on him. And Washington's going after him, so I will absolutely not have him. Wide receivers. There are no good ones left, so we're going after a 3-star elusive guy. Nice. Tackle. I need to sign another tackle. I'm not gonna sign a 2-star. I'm also pretty sure there's no more tackles. I mean, bro, we're gonna be the only offer on this man, bro. Like, commit, bro. We're gonna be your only offer. Well, what are you gonna do with your life if you do not commit to Florida State? Go work at Wendy's, bro. If you don't commit to Florida State to play football, bro, your football dreams end, bro. Like, you are a 3-star commit with no offers, no bev, no nothing, dude. You're no one to anybody. But Florida State, last week of recruiting, pretty much, comes out of nowhere. It's like, hey, you want to come play for Florida State? You turn that down? No. You take that offer. You work your way up that depth chart, and you tell them they should never have underestimated your ability as a corner. And why am I saying this about a guy who's playing D tackle for me? I don't know. He's a transfer freshman. He's going to be solid, I guess. Zachary Tobe. What a name. Transfer junior. He's going to be a senior next year, but I just need to fill out a roster right now. I need to fill out my roster. Because I need to fill out my roster. Oh! It's going to be so long, dude. This takes so long, dude. I wish you could. Hey, 5-star! Hey, 4-star! Hey, 3-star! MLB The Show. I've been playing a lot of the show recently. I have not been playing college football really. Oh my gosh, 3-star punter. Let's go. Jared Gibson. Win Wicks. Let's go. John Walker. Nice. Lamar Burr. Dude, you're excited for the college football. You're excited for the QB battle this offseason between all of the players I signed. Okay, we lose him to Washington. We lose him. We lose Smith, bro. I needed Smith. I wanted Smith. Oh, Emmanuel, easy. Commit somewhere else. We got a lot of commits though. Devon, bro. I need Duke. I didn't think we were gonna get Duke. Overall, though, the class ranks out where 21st, not bad. Top 25 class in the What Nation. Lee Randall's an impact, normal, star dev, impact dev, impact, normal, impact, normal, star, normal, impact, normal. Star on Jerry Gibson, let's go. Star on Punga as well, which is going to be crazy. He's a rookie too. He's a freshman. Nice. Okay, defensive. Ooh, physical. Bro, Barry, you are 5'11". Why are you a better? Oh my god, dude. 5'11", bro. Your best position is a tight end at 5'11". Take a really good look at yourself, buddy. You're not a tight end. You're 5'11" too. Why? Why do 5'11" players think they could be a tight end, dude? At least Jeremiah Dorsey knows that he's a D tackle, bro. I mean, I guess Deuce might be able to become become a tight end, bro. He could become a tight end. But like, oh my god, dude, the room in the wide is just so bad. Lee Randall, dude, he's gonna be a star, dude. He's 6'5". We do have Randy still. We do have Randy Pittman Jr. We also have Chase Lofton. We also have Tishon. We got none of them? Okay, that's fine. Let me just make sure. Actually, I should go back through. Just make sure that everybody is like good. Okay, we got enough left tackles. We got enough left guards. We got center. We got a right guard, and we got a right tackle. Nice. Got left end. We got enough for those. We got lefty tackles. We got enough Sams. We got enough Mikes. We got enough Wills. We got enough DBs. We got enough safeties. Uh, I'm gonna move Conrad. We're gonna move Conrad to corner. I'm gonna switch him down to a cornerback. Why not? Free safeties. We're gonna move Jarvis Boatwright down to a cornerback. Jabril Rawls, we're gonna move him up to a free safety. And then Zachary Tobe, dude, you're gonna move up to strong safety. I need you as a coverage specialist, strong safety. Because actually he'll be better. Yeah, he'll actually be a starter up there. Kickers were good. Punter. 79 punter. That's crazy. Training results. 27 points for Jeremiah Wilson. Nice. I'm upgrading that quickness, bro. 93 speed is something I need to have, bro. 92 overall, Jeremiah Wilson. Oh, dude. Wait, weeks. Off his zone coverage. Then we got Jarek. I'm gonna upgrade Jarek. Yeah, no, Jarek Gibson, bro. This guy's gonna be, oh my. 7 speed. Upgrade that a little too. 88 there overall now. John Walker transfers D tackle. He has 96 power moves now. That's crazy. I got left end James Williams. He's got another year, right? He's a junior. No, he's a senior. Cam Davis, dude. 41 point. Who is Adrian Webster? Is he actually a Florida State player, or is he just like a random guy? Okay, his elusiveness and his catching. He's 84, so he's not gonna play much. Deuce Robinson. We're gonna deuce up a little. Let's speed up, dude. You are slow, dude. 90 speed now. Good. Then route running. Why not? Get that route running a little. I mean, that's not bad, man. He's up to an 84. That's our highest wideout, though. Like, really? That's our highest wideout. Dude, he's like barely in anything. Boosts is IQ, I guess. Why not? Okay, I already upgraded him. Gavin? Dude, Gavin's got a development upgrade. Tanner, dude, is Tanner Applewhite really going to be my QB? That's scary. He's a freshman. I mean, he's got potential. Not good potential for. I mean, that's max potential actually. Never mind. He's slow too. We'll see what Kate. I don't think Kate's gonna be much better, but like, Kevin. Dude, oh my god, dude, this guy's like. Okay, man, maybe he might be better. Not bad. I mean, he's just up. He's up there with Tanner, so this is gonna be an interesting QB1 debate. It's gonna be an interesting QB1. That's so many RBs, dude. Oh my gosh, dude! Look at the running. Look at the room out here, bro. Jalen Lucas as well, dude. So he's only got 15 upgrades, though. He can upgrade that again. Oh, Dante Simpson. So if you didn't know, you have to upgrade. You have to manually upgrade all of the transfers that you get. Which I mean, this guy's 89 power moves, I guess. He's a freshman transfer though. Like we got some dogs on D line. Weeks is a freak of nature. Zachary Tobe. I need to. This guy needs upgrades on his hands, bro. That's terrible. He's up to an 86 now. Not bad. Encourage transfers? Yes, sir. I need to transfer to you guys. So you're going to get transferred. No, Camden's fast. Oh my gosh, dude. Wait, are you a freshman? Wait, you're a sophomore. Bro, you got potential. You get those hands up, man. You get those hands up, you get that IQ up, man. Oh my god, this guy's a freak. Actually, never mind. He's maxed out on receiving. I'll get rid of no. Jabari actually is not bad. He's got 89 speed. I don't need this punter. We don't need Mac. We have another. We have a higher overall punter. Custom. Dude, I'm moving. I don't want Stanford in the ACC. We're moving them back to the Pac-12, bro. They don't deserve to be in the ACC, dude. They're not good. I'm gonna put Memphis in here for a year. See what they do. See how they do. Why not? Try something else. But yeah, I think that's all today. Crash out. I don't know. See what the I'm gonna do my off-season recruiting, preseason recruiting stuff. Let's look at the schedule for this year. Think, yup, week 1 against Virginia, then Notre Dame, then Bama. We don't get a break until what? I don't get a break. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I only play 12 games. I only have one bye week though? How do I only have one bye week? Let me play Florida. That's locked. Florida. Play Clemson, then Florida, and then we have to play Duke, Miami. This is a demon schedule. Wait a minute. I didn't realize. Even UNC is a hard game. Oh my gosh, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy bad. But peace out, boys. It's gonna be the end of stream. Not bad.